Ratings agency Moody's having cut the credit ratings of multiple small and mid-sized US banks now. In fact, as many as 10 banks have got this kind of cut in their ratings by Moody's. Moody's has also put 6 big lenders on a review list, and they're warning of more downgrades within the banking universe in the United States. Moody's has also changed its outlook to negative for 11 major lenders. Now, the ratings agency is citing recession fears and also the tightening monetary policy as the key drivers for the kind of downgrade that they've announced. Remember, the banking sector in the United States has been going through a tough patch, a tumultuous time since the collapse of Silicon Valley and Signature Banks earlier this year. Nadia Al-Balasi is the market analyst at Equity Group, and she's spoken to us about how this is going to impact the banking sector in the US going ahead. Listen in to what she told us earlier.
Definitely, we're seeing some weakness in the banking sector. This is not new news. We've already had a banking crisis just a few months ago. So it's only relatable to see that a few more banks will be downgraded, especially with higher interest rates. That's hurting the assets in banks, and that's also being reflected on the banking sector as a whole. Although we have seen tighter conditions, and even after the banking crisis, we've seen them put in place tighter credit conditions, we are still seeing downgrades made by Moody's. We've already seen a few weeks ago as well, Fitch downgrade the US bonds. So I think the situation right now would demand greater importance to what's going to happen soon. Maybe a mild recession is definitely in the books. I mean, it's not, it shouldn't be that far with things slowing down in the US, with the labor market slowing down. Yes, there's still higher wages, but there's still a lot of people unemployed. There's still a lot of factors that are affecting the economy.
Will there be a recession or not? That's a key question as well as far as the US economy goes. Right now, I'm looking at the action on Wall Street, and you're seeing deep gashes coming in over there. Look at that. Dow Jones is down more than a percentage point. 35,120 levels is what we're looking at. In fact, the tech-heavy Nasdaq is taking a cut of 1.5%. It's currently trading at 13,780 levels. And the S&P 500 is down more than 1% as well. 4,470 levels is where the S&P is at. So yes, a lot of pain is coming in from the banking sector. Major banks, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, several of these banks are leading the laggards in trade today. Meanwhile, the weaker than expected earnings also adding to the weak sentiment across Wall Street. We have to wait and see how they are going to do. But right now, the Dow Jones is taking a cut of close to a percentage point.